Hello and welcome to this video on periodic motion, which we will introduce in this video. Okay, so first I would like to introduce to you our animation. First, we have an object here represented by the red box. Now this red box has a mass. Okay, the mass is not stated here, but you must take it that it should have a mass. Then you have a spring here. Okay, this jagged line is represented by the spring, and the spring is attached to a fixed object. Okay, in this video we also have the force of the spring on the object, but for our discussion in this video, this is not relevant. Okay, so what are we going to do in this video is to analyze the motion of this object as it moves because of the force by the spring on the object. Okay, so let's watch the video on how it moves. Yeah, so okay, it moves left and right, and you notice that it always swings between this position, pass through this position and ends here, and back, forth, back and forth. Yeah, so it always from here pass here and goes back there. All right. Okay, so the question next is how does the graph of this motion look like? Okay, so what we are going to do is to replay this motion to you, but display the graph now. Okay, and for this I'm going to go to a second website, and please just wait for a while in this video. Okay, let's ignore the equations, and we just want to have the graph and the motion again. So now let's play this video and let's display the graph now. Yeah, so here we go. All right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, reset. Now what happens is we're going to make it slower, and then perhaps you can notice how the graph goes. Yeah, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so there we go. So now you notice that as the box starts from the right, the graph starts at 1.0. Okay, passes, so this box starts from here, and then it passes through this point and the graph goes here, and it passes through the other side and graph goes here to all the way to the left, then passes through the center here, the graph goes here, passes through the right again, and it reaches here. Okay, so now to see this point more clearly, let's reset, and I'm going to just show you the motion step by step. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we start from to the right, and then okay, the object slowly moves towards the middle line. There we go. So now we are at the middle line, and you just notice that the x value hits 0. Yeah, and then now it's all the way to the left. Okay, and the x value hits -1. Okay, now the spring goes all the way back to the middle line. Okay, and the x value is now 0 again, and the spring goes all the way to the right. Okay, and the x value is 1. Okay, and we go back again. Okay, and then it goes to the middle, x equals to 0 again. Yeah, and it goes back to -1 all the way to the left. Okay, and goes back to 0. Okay, and it goes back to -1, which we will not see in this graph because it's not big enough. Yeah. Okay, so now what happens is that you see this graph here starts from 1, goes to -1, goes back to -1, is what we consider one cycle. And the time taken for one cycle from 0 to 10 seconds approximately, it's actually slightly more than that. It's called the period. Okay. All right, and one more thing. Okay, the distance that the mass travels from its maximum to its middle position, it's called the amplitude. Okay, from here to here, it's called the amplitude, and the amplitude does not refer from the top to the bottom, but just from the top to the middle position, or from the bottom to the middle position. Okay, so let's see where the middle position is. Middle position is here. Okay, and I'm going to make the graph move 1 amplitude. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1 amplitude. Okay, from here, right? So it's the graph moves from here all the way to the top at 1.0. Okay, that is 1 amplitude. Okay, and that is all for this video. We have discussed what is one cycle. So one cycle comes from here back to here, and the amplitude is from here to here, and the mass attached to the spring this way and moving back and forth is known as periodic motion. Okay, and it's the simplest form of vibration that we can demonstrate to you so that we can understand the concepts of amplitude and period. Alright, here we go. And then of course the last thing that we say is that this graph looks like a sine or cosine graph. It's like a cosine graph, yeah? Alright, that is it.